Hey YouTube, 11's a heavenly number here, coming on to do a video response to a comment that was left on my last video by Miss Ish 2011, which made me think maybe there should be a video about this. So why not? I went through and I got all my medical records and everything that I needed. I'm not lying. I actually went through my closet and dug up all my medical records for this question. See, that's my folder. Okay, so what do you need for clearance for laparoscopic surgery for morbid obesity? Okay, so I had lap band surgery April 4th, 2011, and this is how I started. Now, rules and regulations all change from state to state and for insurance to insurance. So definitely find out what your insurance requires, what your surgeon requires, and what your state policies are or whatever. So I started my 6-month workup with my primary care September 21st, 2010. My surgeon, my actual surgeon for my surgery, gave me this sheet, and he wanted 6 months workup because my insurance requires it with my primary care. When I went to my primary care, Miss Ish asked this question: what do I bring to him? So I brought anything and everything I had. That shows that I tried, that shows that I have been big almost all my life. So I brought him everything I had. I brought him paperwork from 2005 that said I was 346 from my previous primary care. So I did that. So definitely bring as much information as you can. It will not hurt you. It will just benefit you to show him that you have tried and this is something you're determined about and you want. I have met a beautiful primary care doctor, Dr. Mastriani, who is amazing, and he understood, and you really do have to just come at them directly. I know a lot of people who get very timid in front of doctors. I don't. I actually work for a surgeon, so you gotta have a backbone. Like anything in this world, people will step on you, and doctors will make you think what they want you to think. So you have to be very direct and let them know what you want. I am very outspoken, so it's easy for me. I know it's harder for other people, and being overweight and being that size, you kind of get a little timid sometimes, and it happened to me too. But I know how to speak to doctors. I've been working for a surgeon for 5 years, so I kind of just went right at it. And I told him what I wanted, and he was going to help me, and he had no choice. So definitely be very stern about what you want. This is what you want. And if it isn't what you want, you don't have the backbone to back it up, then don't do it. That's how I feel about the situation. So yeah, do the 6-month workup, do what you got to do, get everything done. And that's that part. But in the meantime, in that 6 months, you're going to definitely want to go for your other clearances. Now, like I said, they sent me for a whole bunch of stuff. I don't know if this is for everybody, but this is what happened for me. I had to go to a cardiologist. The cardiologist then sends you for an EKG, which he did in his office. Then he sent me for a stress test with Doppler. And he also had me wear a Holter monitor, a heart monitor, for a day. And then they record the events and if there's any problems. I had history of palpitations and a heart murmur, an innocent heart murmur from when I was a child. So they wanted to make sure everything was okay, which it was, and it was pretty good. So that's it for cardiologist. Then they sent me to a gastrointestinal doctor. What he does is he basically sends you for an endoscopy. First day I met him is they knocked me out with that Twilight stuff that they gave Michael Jackson. That's what he told me. And you literally feel like you were sleeping for 4 hours, but it was 2 seconds. They do it, and that's my guy. He's really good, so if anybody wants his information, definitely hit me up. I'll give you Dr. Kodosi's information. If not, just Google his name, Kodosi, K-O-D-I. K-O-D-S-I in New York. Great guy, good surgeon. Sorry, I'm trying to get comfortable in this chair. It's not working. Kodosi, endoscopy. This is how it looks. They just make sure everything's going good in your stomach and your esophagus. No acid reflux, no erosion, You need it, so just do it. That's it. I had some problems with that. I'm like, oh my god, they're going to do that to me. But really, I would do it again tomorrow. It really didn't bother me. I didn't even have any pain after. You feel a little hoarse, but that's about it. Pulmonary doctor, your lungs. They have to check out your lungs and make sure you're breathing the right way. Unfortunately, being morbidly obese, you can have sleep apnea. You don't breathe in your sleep. You have episodes where you just, you know? I mean, I kind of like that. I had the test. They put all this goop in your hair, and they put all these electrodes on you, have all these wires. They tell you that you can bring your laptop and that you can go to bed at any time. They're lying. They send you to bed at 8:30, and you're there like this in the bed. I swear. And you don't want to move, and I don't know. It was just very uncomfortable, but I got through it, and I'm here, and I'm, I did good with my surgery, so that's what I focused on, my surgery. So pulmonary, they clear your lungs. Get it done in that 6-month period. Venous Doppler is a test that they sent me for, and that's to make sure that your lower extremities are pumping the blood the right way. There are no blood clots, and there's nothing that would affect you during surgery or after surgery. This is another reason why they tell you after surgery you have to walk, is because they need to make your blood flow. So you need to keep your legs moving, you gotta make sure everything's pumping and you're healthy, because there is a chance of getting a blood clot if you stay at home laying down the whole time. And they also make you walk because the gas, it helps let it out, which is freaking true. I don't care what no one says, that really does happen. And then they send you for an abdominal sonogram. Make sure all your organs, your kidneys, your spleen, everything's the right measurement and the right size. And definitely for your liver. You don't want your liver to be all fatty. I'm pretty sure it's the liver, right? It's the liver. Yeah, the liver. Because if it's in the way and it's all fatty, then he can't do his surgery the right way. And my surgeon told me, if I cut into you and I see that your liver's all super fatty, I'm not going to do the surgery. I'm getting out of there. So, what was all that work for, Make sure you follow their rules and lose a little bit of weight before, at least like 10 pounds before the surgery, because that just makes his job easier. I said that in my first video. I lost 10 pounds before I saw him to make his job easier and to make sure that I was waking up from that surgery actually having abandoned me. So that's one thing. On top of all of that medical testing, they are going to send you for blood tests. They kind of just take a whole bunch of vials of blood and they send it for all the vitamins and all that stuff and to make sure you're okay. That's common with any surgery. You're going to have a blood test or whatever, so do that. And it also, my insurance and New York State, I guess, requires a psych test. So I found a really good psychiatrist, in Staten Island. Hey, what's that? In Staten Island, and he cleared me, and that was it. In a lot of cases, your surgeon can have like a psychologist or a psychiatrist in their office that they refer to you. If you have a really good doctor, they should know somebody to give you. So go with that and just get it done. It takes 2 minutes and just explain exactly what's going on. It's not like you're going to sit on a couch for an hour. My doctor took like 10 seconds. I was like, yeah, I want this surgery. Why? Because I want it. Leave me alone. No, not like that. But I basically just told him exactly how I felt. Be straightforward. Be very stern with these people, with these doctors, because essentially they are people and they're not better than you. Just do what you got to do. Get these things done, and that's it. And you'll be at the other side of it going, shit, I went through all of that medical clearance, and I had the surgery, and I lost 100 pounds, So just do it. Miss Ish, I hope this helps you. And anybody else who's watching. So if you have any questions, definitely comment below. I will definitely comment back. And if you have any further questions, you guys, feel free to ask. I am an open book. Thanks so much. Bye.